Folks, we're back
We're back home.
in the Woodyard. It is Sunday afternoon. We got home about
12, 1,
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
I don't know what time it is outside.
I think.
Looked like it could pop up a shower. We come down here and the sun came out. Oh, we had a great trip, to say the least. If you, I said I was going to release the Paul Bunyan show, but me and my wife talked about it. I released it this afternoon, and if you hadn't seen it, I recommend going back and watching the Paul Bunyan show / YouTubers. We had a great time. Fantastic. Weather was perfect.
Weather, it got hot.
Got hot in the
A lot of
afternoon.
people got sunburnt.
We got there, it was 40, early 50s, but the sun came out, and by the time we walked from our car to the gate, we're glad that I didn't have on, I wore a short sleeve shirt, and I was happy. So what would be one thing that stood out in your mind this year at the show?
What stood out?
Stood out.
The long line for pizza.
Folks,
Oh boy, here we go.
I messed up last time we went there. There was I don't forgot the name of the place, but he's got his own stone oven cooked pizzas, and she loves pizza. So I asked her yesterday, I said, what do you want to eat? Pizza? Pizza. So we go up there, and the line is like the county fair. And the guy told me when I finally got up there, it's gonna be a 15-minute wait. Okay. But he didn't tell me how many 15 minutes wait. I think it was like 3.
And I went and got a table to sit down. My feet were starting
And she
to
took
hurt.
a nap. Holy crap.
It was over 30-minute wait.
It was so bad that I started to play a trick on Dan at back 40 Firewood. He had his mom and dad was with him, and if it wouldn't have been with him, I'd have let him sit there in the line. He was at the back of the line, looking, and I seen him because they already gave me a number, and I was already into my second 15-minute wait. And I went up to him, I said, Dan, if you ain't got an hour and a half to kill, you forget about a pizza, bud. And his mom said, we're not getting pizza. So they left. So I don't know how long it would have took them. But the one thing that stood out in my mind this year was the amount of people. We got there early, and getting there early didn't do no good because everybody else got there early. We had to sit in line in a car line to turn to go to the road to go to Paul Bunyan.
Just like to get the pizza.
Yeah. And but it was a lot of people there. We met a lot of YouTubers, met a lot of people that watched our channel.
And thank you for coming up
stopping
to
us.
us and saying, hey, we watch your channel. We like watching you. We appreciate that. We like to meet some of you
I
guys.
don't recall all the names, but I had a couple come up to me. And if it was you and you watching it, because you say you watch it every day, said me and my husband would get up every morning hoping you had a video out saying, I wonder if he's got a video out today. And
I remember the one lady, I can't remember her name, but I know she had knee surgery.
was that the same one? Or
Yeah,
not?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she had knee surgery.
Yeah.
So great time. And like I said again, if you hadn't seen the video, go back and met a bunch of YouTubers, and Lord, everybody had a great time. Couldn't have been any perfect. But I've got some rounds here. We're going to split a little bit to get your video for tomorrow morning, because I try to have a video on Monday morning. And Rosie,
Boy, she missed her daddy.
woo-wee, I got a bunch, but she, as a matter of fact, she's sitting there panting and wore out for giving all them good lovings. She was happy to see us. But she had a good time with her daughter and my sister staying with her. So
Yes.
she was in good hands. So
Thank you all for watching her.
you ready to start the engine?
Yeah, let's start our engine.
We're gonna split a little bit, so stay tuned.
Rick swings the axe just right, Donetta laughs under the sky. Rosie barks as the logs ignite, in the woodyard time does fly. Sweat on brow from dawn to dusk, wood chips fly in the warm sunlight. Every split is a bond of trust, to warm your home on a cold night. Firewood for the winter chills, Rosie runs wild while we fulfill. Splitting logs is our run of thrills, warmth from work on the Wolfe Ridge Hill. Rick's hands strong with every split, Donetta's cheer fills the air. Rosie's eyes with a playful glint, in the woodyard love is rare. Wolfe Ridge hums like an old friend, smell of pine and oak so sweet. Winter's near but we don't bend, the fire we feed can't be beat. Firewood for the winter chills, Rosie runs wild while we fulfill. Splitting logs is our run of thrills, warmth from work on the Wolfe Ridge Hill. Wolfe Ridge hums like an old friend, smell of pine and oak so sweet. Winter's near but we don't bend, the fire we feed can't be beat. Firewood for the winter chills, Rosie runs wild while we fulfill. Splitting logs is our run of thrills, warmth from work on the Wolfe Ridge Hill. Wolfe Ridge Hill, Wolfe Ridge Hill, Wolfe Ridge Hill.
Well, we did 3 good rounds, my kind of rounds.
Big.
Big ones. We just want to bring a little video, get you one out. Tell everybody, all our viewers, we appreciate everybody coming up, talking to us, shaking our hands, telling us what they like on the video and how much they enjoy watching. It really means a lot to us. And Rosie, please don't.
She did good. She's laying down by the tripod, almost got her foot in it.
Now I didn't use it on this because it was too big around. But I had to pick me up a Wolfe Ridge pickaroon at the show. So, another tool to the Woodyard. It ain't orange.
You can spray paint that.
Okay. Chris should have put that. Chris and Bob ought to have known I needed a red, orange
Yeah.
pickaroon. Chris and Bob, y'all watching? You need an orange one. We did pick that up. And, oh Lord, stories we could tell, but not today. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate all the comments. You got any words of wisdom, Vanna White?
Just don't get in line for that pizza unless you go way early.
And somebody
good.
hollered at Rick one time in the crowd, and I turned around. It must have been like 400 people. Matter of fact, it was in the pizza.
I heard him say.
You
Rick.
heard?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was me.
Or
I didn't
another
get to
Rick.
recognize it. The lines. It was a hamburger line there and a pizza line, and it seemed like if you put them 2 lines together, it'd been a quarter mile. Seemed like. So if you was on the other side of the line and seen me, we didn't I didn't get to talk to you or shake your hand. So appreciate y'all. It's calling for rain this week. We got a busy week. 3 days.
We got to deliver some firewood.
2 loads going out tomorrow. I should load it today, but guess what? I miss my lazy boy.
I think we have jet lag. It's what it feels like.
Folks, 1,200 miles. We went, it took us 8 hours to get to West Virginia. Spent the night. We drove 2.5 hours, right at 2.5 hours over to Ohio. 2.5 hours back and 8 hours. So in 3 days, 21 hours.
How long were we there? For about 5 hours? And we were
Standing.
My
Shaking hands.
feet were starting to hurt. I went and sat down while he stood in line for the pizza. So I sat down for about 30 minutes while he kept standing.
30 minutes, my butt. More like 45 to 50 minutes.
What was bad, people coming down and they started sitting at the table with me and they talked about seeing us on the show and they watched us. Well, they had their food and started eating it and had it gone by the time he came.
You ain't talking to two or three people that sit at your table before I got there.
They did.
All right, folks, we're gonna let you go.
So please like, share, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching us and have a blessed day.
From Rosie, Vanna White, and the tired driving Rick. This is Rick's Outdoors. Appreciate y'all.
See ya.